The Universal Rights Association has raised concerns over the arrest of Mozambique of Turkish lawyer Emre Çınar. Çınar has been exiled in Mozambique for a few years now. URA, which is based in Johannesburg, has warned that the case may reflect a broader pattern of transnational repression linked to political pressure from Türkiye. Çınar, 35, is reported to have lived in Maputo since 2017. According to URA, he was detained at the end of December in Mozambique last year. It adds that for several days following his arrest, his whereabouts remain unknown. For more on this, we're now joined by Turkish lawyer and director of Universal Rights Association, Enes Gungoren. Enes, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Give us context. Why have people found themselves, who are political detractors of President Erdogan, found themselves exiled politically in other parts of the world?
Good evening. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Yes, actually, we received this alert on 30th of December. Since the coup attempt 2016, many people from Gulen movement has been in exile, but in several countries, like according to Turkish Rights Monitor report, from 25 countries there was illegal abduction, and from 13 countries there was extradition case which were rejected. So that's why when we receive notice like a lawyer is missing or someone has been taken away by the authorities and no one is knowing where is he located, it's a big concern for the family, of course. And as lawyers, we start to highlight this issue with our organizations and human rights organizations. We try to just say the rule of law should be followed. Yeah. Whatever country, whichever country is that. So if there is an arrest warrant or maybe if there is any legal procedure, the rule of law should be followed. The family should be informed. He needs to be granted a lawyer, so he needs to be access to a lawyer. He has the right to defend himself. He needs to know what is exactly going on, because as I said, according to the reports, when 25 countries has been in illegal abductions and things like that, of course, this becomes a very important human rights abuse.
What is the pretext, at least according to the Mozambican authorities, under which Emre Çınar was arrested?
So we don't know. Actually, after it was on the 30th of December, so 31 December, after one day, Cernic, an organization from Mozambique, they said it was an extradition case from Turkey. That's all we know.
Yeah, and they've released no details whatsoever.
Nothing, yes.
Yeah. At this moment, do you know where Emre Çınar is incarcerated?
So that's the big concern. Today, when I was speaking with his family and friends, there was no information actually. We don't know if he is still in Mozambique or not. I hope he is still there, and I hope the legal procedure will carry on.
Have you been able to successfully establish any sort of connection with the Mozambican authorities?
No, let me make a small correction. Actually, I'm from the Universal Rights Association. I'm not the legal attorney in Mozambique defending for him.
No, do you know if the attorneys
to the Mozambique authorities?
Yeah. Do you know if the attorneys representing Emre Çınar have been able to make any connection with the Mozambican authorities?
As far as we know, they didn't get any details. They don't know any details.
Yeah. Is this an isolated case?
Unfortunately, for now it seems like that, because 4 days it has been 4 days now. Today is the second, so it should be informed very clearly from the first day.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about the government of Türkiye. Is there any evidence whatsoever that you can point to that suggests that they're putting pressure, perhaps even undue and illegal pressure, on governments across the world to persecute the political detractors of President Erdogan?
I can see this from all the reports from many human rights organizations. So the illegal abductions is mainly targeted, and the extradition case mainly targeted to the opponents. So it's on UN reports, Human Rights Watch reports, Amnesty International reports. So yes, according to the reports, unfortunately, there is something like that. And what we all are trying to do in the human rights organizations, so we are trying to uplift the rule of law in Turkey. So Turkey, the rule of law, the trust to the law, as I can say, it's going very down level. So we are trying to push this to become more trust to the courts and the rule of law to become more valuable.
Yeah. Importantly, early into the 2010s, the government of Turkey, and in particular then Prime Minister and then later President Erdogan, was accused of ethnic persecutions. That is to say, specifically targeting Kurdish nationals or Kurdish ethnics living in Turkey. Is there any relationship between this and the ongoing persecution that we're witnessing now?
No, I can't say anything like that because I didn't read about that.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time this evening. I really do appreciate you coming on to the program.